My stepson looked me dead in the eye and said, "You don't get a say here. I married Mark, who had two of his kids, Mike 8 and Max 10. I did not replace their mother, but I showed up every single day. I opened my home to them because it was my house long before it was ours. I helped with homework, cooked dinners, drove to practices, paid for school trips, and made sure they felt safe. I never used the word step unless someone else did." A few years in, Mark lost his job. He was crushed. I told him we would be fine. I paid the mortgage, the utilities, the groceries, the insurance, and handled other expenses. When he decided to start a business, I funded that too. I believed in him, and I believed in us. At first the kids were grateful. Then they became teenagers. The comments started small. "Who does she think she is? You are not my real mom. Dad would do it differently." They stopped saying thank you. They started treating the house like a hotel and me like staff. I told myself it was a phase. Mark kept telling me not to take it personally. I paid for everything. Their clothes, their phones, their schools. Somehow I became invisible. Then my mother got sick, very sick. She was coming to stay with us for a week, so I could take her to appointments. I told everyone weeks in advance. Quiet house. No stress. That afternoon, my stepson announced a party. "Friends, music, alcohol." I calmly told him no. "Not this week." He laughed and said, "You do not get a say here. This is my house. I will do what I want." Mark heard every word. He said nothing. I did not argue. I did not cry. I cooked dinner and went to bed. A week later, I set the table for breakfast. Then, I told them since I clearly did not belong, they would be more comfortable living with their mother. I reminded them the house was mine and I was done funding disrespect. I gave Mark his divorce papers and told him to leave too. I explained that silence is a choice and he chose them over me. They stared like the floor had dropped out. They didn't think I would put my foot down like this. The party never happened. The business failed without my support. The house stayed quiet, and for the first time in years, it felt like mine again.